Danese.
This is the Good Neighbor Podcast, the place where local businesses and neighbors come together. Here's your host, Rachel Fife.
Well, welcome to the Good Neighbor Podcast. Now, are you looking to elevate your health using cutting-edge quantum modalities such as the synchronicity wave system, Nest Health, bioenergetics, frequency devices, and lasers? Well, this resource is closer than you think. Today, I have the pleasure of introducing your good neighbor, Dr. Jody Danese, with Innovative Quantum Wellness. Dr. Jody, how is it going?
Hello, welcome. I'm doing great. Thank you, Rachel. I'm honored to be on your show, and I'm excited to talk about all this neat stuff.
Well, we're excited to learn about your business. So tell us about Innovative Quantum Wellness.
Okay, well, Innovative Quantum Wellness just provides quite a few modalities in the light and frequency and just wellness overall. First and foremost, I'm a chiropractor for 30 plus years. I do a non-force method. I don't do the cracking. I use an instrument, and I use kinesiology, which is a big fancy word for muscle reflex testing. So your body tells me what you need. I'm also an acupuncturist, and I have an assortment of modalities. Would you like me to go into those now or later?
You can share some of those if you want.
Oh, okay, perfect. So I'll start with the easiest to understand and then go to the hardest, I think. But basically, like, I do have lasers which stimulate cellular healing. I have the Rife machine. Mr. Rife was the forefront of this, where he categorized every cell in your body has its own frequency. So a heart cell is a different frequency from your brain. Joy has a different frequency from, let's say, fear or sadness. And that you can direct treat something like cancer or ulcer or anything. And how that works is by the resonance theory. So the resonance, and I'll make this really simple, is if you have a disease, like if your cells, the cell that we're working on is supposed to vibrate like that, and it's vibrating like this because it's diseased. When you put that frequency next to it, it morphs back in to the same frequency. Like becomes like. It's almost like it goes, that's where I need to be, and it finds its way home. That's kind of like the easy description there. I have Monocore, which is, I'm an acupuncturist, so I can do needling myself, but I like this program because it's a software program that scans the body, tells where the energy distortions are, and those energy distortions are what cause the disease. And it chooses two meridians to work with. You hook up the electrodes, and it has a biofeedback mechanism. And the reason why I like this, because on the screen, it'll actually show the things that it's treating via that meridian, or those two meridians. And it's really educational for the patients, because they look at it and go, oh, yeah, they get it. The reds are, what's the priority. And then it has a biofeedback mechanism in it. So it goes into the brain and comes back out. And it does this 3 times in the beginning, middle, and the end. And you see things like resolve and new things show, or maybe something's really stubborn and it's not resolving, and you go, okay, you need more, you need to have another session. So I think it's really great for patient education. It's just phenomenal. But anyway, so that's that. And then Nest Health is same sort of thing. It scans the body and shows in color of priority, purple and orange, that's highest priority to work with as far as the energetic distortions. Because when you have energy distortions, you get then the symptom in the disease. And then you take these little infoceuticals, I'll show that again, I was quick with that have the intelligence downloaded, the frequencies downloaded and stabilized in mineral salts, and you take those. It gives you a recommendation, and it goes through nutrition issues, environmental issues, What I love about this is the mind body section, because like I said, love has an energy, sadness has an energy. And if you've had any, who hasn't had an emotional shock traumas in their life, right? But the ones that are severe are stored in our consciousness and in related organs. So this scan, I just got goosebumps. Okay, this scans, and the creator of this over many years um, put them in 4 categories. So each category as a different part of the brain and the organs related to that part. So there's 4 brain hologram infoceuticals, and what you do is you just take them. How brilliant is that? Because when you live your trauma, it's upsetting. So some people do need talk therapy, and that's fine, but this dissipates the trauma out of the body, gets the energy field out. Doesn't make you not remember it, of course, but it no longer has a physical effect on you anymore. So the triad of health, and I've been teaching this for 30 plus years, it's physical, emotional, and chemical. The emotional part is a key important to health. And if you have a serious disease, there's a good chance you have that. Okay, and then I have this system that I have behind me, the synchronicity wave. I call it the wave. It creates a hyper healthy environment for you to heal your body. And how it does that is through bioresonance. Basically, it creates not bioresonance, I'm sorry. It creates coherence, biocoherence, which means like when you have disease, the energy's out of balance. So it puts together a coherent and balanced field for your physical, mental, and emotional. And how it does that, it aligns the heart chakra and the brain and your autonomic nervous system. So basically what you do is you come in here and you take a nap. There is 16 healing algorithms. And basically, if you understand that you charge your cell phone, this charges every cell of your body. So a normal healthy cell is 70 to 90 hertz. Anything below that is disease and dysfunction. So basically, you're putting a charge on your body. I call it the human detoxing system, because once you raise the hertz of the cell, it detoxes out what's not supposed to be in there. So that makes all the systems run better. So your circulatory system will run better, your digestive, etc. Let's see.
Okay.
So,
yeah,
that's
good.
that. So one of the healing algorithms is manifestation. So I teach you, to come in here, visualize what you want to create, just like Joe Dispenza talks about what you think you create, but you have to feel it. So Joe Dispenza says you have to feel it in your body. So those technologies that you're putting on, glasses, and your race car driving, and your heart's going like this, and your brain's going, releasing all those feel-good hormones, like you're really doing it. That's the energy and emotion that you need to create when you're visualizing this, and then you take a nap.
Wonderful. Now I got to ask, how did you get into this business?
Well, I was in a car accident when I was 17 and went to a chiropractor. So then I became a chiropractor. I'm like, oh, this is cool. I basically feel I wanted to help people, and I'm service. I'm a servant, service oriented. And I feel like the things that happened along my path, the car accident, I was born special needs, but in my day, they didn't have anything for special needs. I'm a dyslexic, and I was in a car accident, and I really had to go through a lot because of the dyslexia. And I used a lot of these modalities, and it got me back where I needed to go, to be able to be mentally functional again. But basically, I think that things were just planted across. Knowledge was just given to me. It's not like I searched it. So I really feel like this is my given born birth path, or however you want to say it.
Wow. So now we know marketing is at the heart of every business. So how are you finding your patients?
Well, basically, by referral. If you Google quantum, I pop up. I'm in Orange County, Newport Beach. To be honest with you, like I said, I've been practicing for 30 plus years. I have to say, regular advertising doesn't really work, but this kind of thing works. So I do have an Instagram and a lot of podcasts on there, and post them on my website.
Yeah. So have you thought of doing your own podcast, or is that what you have? You thought of doing
You
your
might
own?
think I'm good at it because I can talk so well, but it's not something, I don't know. So maybe I should, but there's a lot of stress with coming up with new content, as you know. So it's word of mouth too.
Okay. So now outside of work, what do you like to do for fun?
Well, to be honest with you, my work is my fun. It is my joy, but truly, but I do like the outdoors, and I love sports. I'm an athlete. If I wasn't doing this sort of thing, I'd probably be a coach at a high school or something. So that's what I like to do.
All right. So Dr. Jody, please tell our listeners one thing they should remember about innovative quantum wellness.
Um, it's here for you to explore the different modalities in a functional medicine or holistic way. I do think of myself as not a medical medium, but a body intuitive. I practice what I preach. Um, yeah, I think that sums it up.
How can our listeners learn more about innovative quantum wellness?
You can go to my website, innovativequantumwellness.com. And also my phone number is 949-637-2727. You can call me or text me. I do confirm appointments by text. And another little fun fact, and you'll see it on my website, is that I do treat pets, mainly dogs, but some cats and horses. And there's little clips of that on my website. I have a dog I call her Gracie the Greeter. She greets you. So if you have a dog allergy, let me know, and I won't bring her that day.
Okay. Well, you mentioned you wanted to offer a promotion, and then we're going to wrap it up.
Yes. For any viewers from the Good Neighbor podcast want to come in and try, go on my website, figure out what you like, what you want, we'll get 50% off any singular services. My packages are already pretty priced pretty good, but I'm happy to give 50% off for a trial.
Awesome. Well, Dr. Jody, I really appreciate you being on the show, and we wish you and your business the very, very best moving forward.
Thank you so much. Appreciate you guys. Come see me.
Okay.
Thank you for listening to the Good Neighbor Podcast. To nominate your favorite local businesses to be featured on the show, go to gnporangecounty.com. That's gnporangecounty.com, or call 714-941-8862.
All right.